Why do we fight? Because we like it.
I'm supposed to shadow something here.
Why don't you join us? Team up, cause chaos.
Gonna hit F5, and maybe we can catch this one. So we're gonna cheat and go to 665, even though it's kind of sort of starting. On the blue team, we have Insane, as well as victordorPRO and Suckerose, as well as NinjaSnurtle. That's a sick name. That's a good name. Oh, it's 13-0 already. I gotta get in there. On the red team, we have Azunik Akar, as well as a cool-off player. Not sure what that says. And recnib playing his cast, as well as Joe's Dumb 1806. Speed Freak is the modifier. Let's get right into it. But yeah, I want to say I had a bit of a, I wouldn't say a bit of a burnout, but I had to take some days to let's make sure sound isn't like overbearing for you guys, so I can, yeah, make sure sound isn't too overbearing here. I had to make sure to blue team, what they gonna do? Blue team looking kind of fresh right now, not gonna lie. Where the hell is red team? I don't see a speck of red on my eyes. Okay, red team is over here doing something. I'm not sure what it is, but they're doing something. But yeah, what was I getting into? What was I rambling on about? For the sake of what, in order for a YouTube channel to thrive, it can't just necessarily be gameplay. I mean, you know, it can, but in order for you to get the subs and the moderation for you to be able to have people enjoy just your gameplay, you gotta have a channel that actually stands for something. Like, there are certain things that a channel has to get into. I'm gonna get into this free mode cam because there's definitely a fight about to happen. Toll and Trouble is out. Who's it gonna hit? Ooh, heat seeking somebody. Ooh, there was actually a lot of damage here. Cass is about to drop in. That was nice actually. Red team not looking too hot right now. They have a you guys got Albastardo, Maeve, and Cass. Red team, I would say when you guys spawn back in, just tighten up and make sure you group together because you have a pretty solid selection of teammates here. Albastardo's gonna get the total wipe on that, and red team's holding on to 19 power cells. They're gonna collect all of that, and a fight's still gonna break out. But yeah, for a YouTube channel to thrive, you have to have something that an audience will actually want. And granted, people want BleedingEdgeWatchZone videos because it is good to have that bit of a shout out moment because people deserve that type of moment. But for the other people out there, I want to have something that will genuinely help. Put it to you like this: there are people out there who will dead serious. They'll think that you are a nice person, but they might look away from you because you play video games. And someone's over there scoring 9. Blue team's going in right now. I'm not sure about red team. This is looking like a bit of a wipe. So maybe it's not too bad if I actually talk what I'm gonna talk over this bit of a video. But some people might actually say, some people actually think that video games are like they're just a waste of time and etc, etc. There are so many life lessons that I have learned, and the game's gonna have to load in itself anyway. There are so many life lessons that I have learned from playing video games. From playing fighting games, like I said in a previous video, I used to rage at fighting games, but once I understood the concept of tilt, which is basically you keep getting angry and all you're gonna do is just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Once I understood that concept, I learned to actually calm down and not get the shit beat out of me in fighting games. Because in fighting games, I used to dead serious button mash. But once I understood that there's an actual structure to fighting games, just like every game out there has a structure and a foundation to it. And once you understand those basics, you can actually I don't know, win and actually enjoy the game. There's no point in playing a game if you're not enjoying it. So like, for what I was saying before, Jesus Christ, what was I saying before? When it comes to the concept of video games, there's so much that you can actually learn from video games. And I don't mean like gamification where, you know, wow, red team. Like I said, this is going to be an easy wipe. Nothing against red team, but, you know, I just have a little bit more to say about the sake of YouTube as well as gaming in general. But for the sake of anyone out there, a Dark Souls player will tell you, yo, being calm and having patience goes a long way when you're fighting boss battles and you are getting one shot by a boss. But they made that boss literally a one shot for a reason, because you have to have that patience. And just like that in life, you have to have that patience, you know, when you're working with a coworker or you're at your job. Just like right now, someone made a perfect example the other day. This was an easy ass game. You know, your boss is gonna get on your nerve or whatever, or you're gonna have to work with some suck ass teammates and coworkers that you don't like. But similar to this game, you have to either learn to ignore them or learn to tolerate them for the majority of where they are at. This game was so wild. I mean, not wild, but so easy. I don't think it's fair to like. I don't think this is fair necessarily. This was not a fair game. I mean, you guys see the score. You see the leaderboard here. I'm not gonna hold you guys up with that. But yeah, I want to be able to do these things to teach you guys out there how to just improve yourself and calm down in these situations and not rage and not get toxic, and overall just have fun with these things, as well as identify when a game is actually trash versus when a game is actually good, but you're kind of being trash about it. You know, there's a, what the hell? Wow, I've never seen that placeholder. F5, okay, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna let the game 665 once again. I have no care for going to 665 again. I'm gonna let it load in a little bit, just keep doing the same usual. For the most part, I really think that I will thrive on having a channel that will thrive on the concept of video game and its psychological effect on your actual brain. Like, there are certain things like, all right, let's honestly take Bleeding Edge for example. There are certain things that it may seem like it's not there, but it actually is there. Between certain things like, you know, level design as well as even character design and stuff like that. Not just balancing the character's damage and stuff like that, but Makoto represents a certain, I want to say, you know, he represents like a certain demographic. He is Hawaiian and everything. He's the tank character or whatever, but these characters represent a certain type of demographic, as well as even Damon, as well as Maeve and Gizmo as well. As well as even, you know, as well as even Buttercup. Like, there's something in there to take out of every single game that you play. And if you actually take the time to actually sit down and understand that, you will be surprised at how far not only just your gameplay, but how you feel in life in general can actually improve. Okay, game's getting kind of sick. 20 to 33. That is a lot better than the game I saw before. We're going to get right into it. First things first, on blue team, we have SQEECER, as well as SN Kado, as well as Exarion N21, and My Name Gone 10. I've seen you, My Name. On the red team, however, we have DMG Joshua, Fawn Goats, with a lot of numbers at the end, as well as Master Remind. Yeah. Master Remind. I got it. As well as Douglas LTRT. It went to 79. This game is probably jumping down. I hope blue team's able to push that and actually get this shit jumping. I really do. But yeah, I thought I was gonna have a better way of actually explaining these things and understanding it, but how would I describe it even further if I was to take it a little bit further? Other than me learning to calm the fuck down and play fighting games, like when you're getting, like, rather than making the excuse of a fighting game, you really have to evaluate your own gameplay and actually say, well, what did I do wrong? And when it comes to Bleeding Edge, you know, watching these replays, it's like, okay, what is someone actually doing wrong? And the same thing happens with people who play competitive Overwatch or League of Legends or competitive Street Fighter and stuff like that. They have to look at their gameplay and say, you know, I was using the wrong move at the wrong situation, or I was pressing buttons at the wrong situation when it didn't necessarily matter. Makatu is rolling around. Who's this? Blue team? Blue team is... Okay, blue team, they're holding both objectives, which is really, really good. Makatu, I have a feeling he's about to do some knockdowns. Yeah, let's go. Nice one. Gets put into a cage, but fuck that. Comes up to E Honda. No, Maeve is trying to pick him. He don't gives a fuck. Everyone's getting slapped. Azrael, you want it too? Getting slapped. Now you're getting rolled around on. And he gets cursed. Everyone's getting rolled around on. God damn, this Makatu's going in. Stay next to your Kulov, Makatu. Yeah. Pin her to the wall. I'm rooting for blue team right now because blue team's behind. DMG Joshua. I've seen you play before, but man, I gotta say, I'm really rooting for blue team right now. Oop, May try to put him in the cage. Makatu not playing any of that. Gives an uppercut. Has to stick next to his teammate. Yeah. Maeve, however, is still at a decent distance. Ooh, DMG Joshua came at the right time. So that was actually a really, really sick replay just now. But I want to say it was probably because he lost his healer at the last second. Gizmo's going to get in there, and as well as Damon. Ooh. Correction, they're going to wipe at Damon, and they're going to continue on with the game. My name gone, rolling around with the cutest looking hoverboard I've ever seen on Bleeding Edge. All three objectives are up, and let's see how this goes entirely. So my name gone. He's gonna flow over to B. Yep, hit A, then B, then make your way down to C, buddy. I'm gonna meet you down there at C. There's a fight going on. Azrael had the portal through somewhere. There's a cage drop on Xyron, Xyron. Had to get out of there real fast. Special beam cannon is up. Blue team has all three objectives, but they're gonna need to hold it down real tight if they're gonna be able to make a little bit of a comeback here, because they're getting wiped. They're losing a little bit. My name gone. Playing as Kulov. Red team's gonna take B and C, and I have a feeling that they're gonna go for A as well. Maeve is chasing down Kulov. Ooh, everyone's chasing down Kulov. So we're gonna make our way, gonna look over this way, but I have a feeling there's someone camping at A. Nope, everyone's down over here. Let's get stuck. Let's get stuck for a second. Go over to the red team. DMG Joshua. Alright, red team so far they have 300. Blue team trying to make a bit of a comeback. Like I said, still have faith in blue team. Shadow Strike is out. Someone's getting yanked. Heavy knockdown. DMG Joshua not here to play around no more. However, Azrael really low in health. He had to get out of there. DMG Joshua full health going up against Makatu. Makatu's going to take that knockdown. Makatu has to stay next to a healer of some sort. Makatu, however, doing as much as he can, pinning motherfuckers to a wall. He's going to have to stay in that circle. Wow, this is a sick fight right now. Tool and Trouble is out. Who's that going to hit? Makatu walked into the corner on that one. That was a lot of damage. You fucking destroyed that tank, dude. God damn. Luckily, I'm not a guy that wants instant replays, because, oh my goodness, did the game freeze? No. Special beam is up. C is the main objective, and let's see how everyone reacts to this. Damon's out. And blue team's gonna take C. They're gonna try to fight C as much as they possibly can. We're gonna see how this fight turns out. But yeah, and you know, I don't want to do gaming content where I I don't want to do content where I report on. Let's get over here to Makatu real quick. Makatu was number 1. I don't want to do gaming content where I basically, I don't want to, granted, I report the news on what's going on with Bleeding Edge, but I don't want to do all gaming content to where I'm just like what's going on with Fortnite and, you know, between Fortnite and Apple right now, as well as the stuff that was going on with Blizzard and their player base when they were like, what was it? There was a tournament that was going on and they banned a player and they kept the money or something like that. I can't remember what it was going on, but you know, I don't want to report like all the news that's going on in the gaming world because that seems like a bit much. I want to have content that will literally help, because let's be real, the Fortnite and Apple thing, that thing is going to happen, but it's going to happen around the month of August, and no one's going to continue to want to click that video anymore because that event or that problem has died down and is completely gone, you know? But in terms of doing something like a, wow, Sonic rolling around out here, Jesus, oh my goodness, uppercut. I love watching Maka 2 players, dude. Maka 2 has been such a good rework. I do actually like the rework. Yeah. That pull in instead of the push out, it was decent doing, the push out was decent doing the beta, but it seemed like it was more of a, you know, like a ring out type of thing at the end of the stadium, and you can just ring somebody out, Total Trouble is out. Ooh, you took all that damage, buddy. But yeah, like I was saying, you want to have videos that actually last and push them through the portal. That was sick. You want to have videos that last the testament of time, right? Like a video where that event is, a video is gonna get that many click-through rates only because of what's going on. I'm not gonna lose focus. But you want to have something that lasts like forever. Like how to, like literally just to say, let's say, it's more than like how to get a win in Fortnite. It's more like videos where it's like how to perfect your aim on controllers. Like how to actually understand your ADS when you're playing on controller versus playing on PC. There's a literal difference when you're aiming on controller versus PC. Because PC players they have a different sense of direction and more like a circle movement, whereas players on controller, we tend to like sidestep Halo or Call of Duty side to side in a way. You know, there's a difference between that and everything. And that's just a small example, but I want to do things that will actually help people overall through the years and years of playing video games. Because video games are going to continue to improve. Get yanked, Zero. God damn. But then you have a wall. Tool and Trouble is out. Well, Tool and Trouble was out. Someone canceled their Tool and Trouble. Zero walks into it. Oh my god, Zero. Jeez, there was nothing he could do right now. 440 to 503. Sick match. Like I said, I'm not commentating, but if you're watching this video and you're like, where's the usual energy and everything? It's there. It's just the past couple of days I've been thinking about how strong I want this channel to go, and I want this channel to be more than just Bleeding Edge, because what if they stop updating Bleeding Edge? That's going to be a sad day. And granted, people are going to keep playing it, but similar to every single Call of Duty that comes out, I'm not going to want to keep up with that Call of Duty all the time. There's a new Call of Duty every single year. Once the devs stop kind of supporting that Call of Duty is going to have its player base, but overall the player base is going to kind of die down. And then eventually hackers come in, which is the nature of games that die. But, this is a tight game. You know, I have a feeling that this is going to be, you know what? Never say never. I've seen some clean comebacks in this game, trust me, and I love clean comebacks. You know what, for the majority of this video, for the last bit, I think you guys get the gist of what it is that I'm trying to say as far as what it is. When it comes to me, I like video game psychology and what video games can... Oh, special beams up. Who's going to get hit? Blue team, get out of there. Alright, that was a cool dodge. But a lot of people who actually got wiped on both ends. A is the only objective. Blue team, trying to make a comeback. Maeve, they're going to wipe that. Kulov? That was a Kulov, right? No, who was that? Not sure who that was. I think it was Cass? Yeah, I think it was Cass instead. Douglas looking around to get some health, but Maka 2 on the other hand, this Maka 2 has been pretty legit. Special beam is up, but red team totally takes that. I thought blue team had a good chance on that. I actually didn't mind none of that. So, on the blue team, Makatu 1-6. Surprisingly, this dude had, yeah, he had an objective score of 126. I really like this Makatu player. He was going in just now. SN Kado 3-6. My name is gone 4-7. Exarion 2-5. Not the worst stats on blue team because they did manage to make it up to 530. On the red team, Douglas 6-4. DMG Joshua 11-2. What up, Joshua? Fawn Goat going 10-2 with 9,000 damage. Sorry, healing done. And Master Remind. Is it Mastermind? No, my bad. Mastermind. I was getting his name wrong this entire time. 19-0, which is what I expect from a Mave player, and doing 13 damage taken, as well as 13 killing blows. GG's to everyone that was involved. As always, to anyone who loves Bleeding Edge just as much as I do. I've been sitting here talking for a good minute, but so for the majority of the rest of the videos, I'm gonna keep doing the rest of Bleeding Edge, but just wanted to get that out there for the sake of anyone that does watch my videos. You're probably gonna see every now and then a little bit of something different that focuses on more of the healthy part of what video games can do. Cause dude, I have to, if I can be real, I swear to goodness, if I hear another person say or blame if I hear another person blame American violence on video games, I might start punching people. I might start punching old dudes in suits, man. I'm not playing around. Cause dude, back when I was playing video games, there was no such thing as that.